IMHO Talk Show. IMHO Talk Show, and it's the word on the street,
right.
Miss Max.
Time for some announcements. Look.
What they talking about? What they talking about, Miss Max?
What is going on in Charlottesville? What is there to do?
Hey, Charlottesville is such a gem, I must say so myself.
Yes.
It's like, it's all grass always greener, right? You know, like when you're outside looking in, sometimes you look at Charlottesville and be like that's our city. That's the city in Central Virginia, you know, for a small town it is. And for this word on the street, we got a special guest with us, Miss Max, as we do sometimes right about this time, other than Miss Josiah Ruiz. How are you doing, Josiah?
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah,
I'm doing
well. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for and like I said, you somebody who can speak to what we just said, and when we give us word on the street about what's happening in Charlottesville, what announcements we get, because you're from here, right?
I am.
And then you got transplanted, and then you came back.
Yes.
So what brought you back? Like, what was the draw? Was it because me and Max and Rachel up here doing it big? He was like, I need to be a part of that.
Oh my God, I just had to come up here. No, I was doing a lot of community work out in Texas, and it was just not sitting right in my soul to be doing it for these large corporations when so many of my hometown heroes and peers and friends that I grew up with was doing so much great community work. I knew that I could have a better impact here and use my talents for my own city that raised me and be able to give back to the kids in this area. So that's what drew me back here.
That's good stuff. Good stuff.
Miss Max. Miss Max, how about we give a shout out to some of our people that reached out to us. So for those that don't know, when it's a little far ahead, the Virginia Film Festival, our partners there, they said that they have their press release ready. They have October 21st through 25th. It's going to be this year's film festival.
Looking forward to that.
Yes, indeed.
Can't wait.
Yes, indeed. We have also immediate release. There is a lot going on with Indivisible Charlottesville. They are rallying in solidarity. That's going to be Friday, January 23rd. So that's tomorrow evening, upon this recording, January 23rd. And so, but, real quick though, because Josiah's here to talk about the Black Love Soiree and Symposium that's hosted by community partners. And so she's going to break that down. But the love in the Black History Month, right? So Black History Month in Charlottesville, y'all, there's a lot going on. Y'all be on the lookout. So Agner Hurt says that they have a Black History Expo on February 28th, right? So that's going to be at the end of the month. Also, we know February 28th, Prolific is doing their walk and run with the Jefferson School as they always do.
Shout out to Littles.
Yeah. Big shout out, big supporter. And all that good stuff. The Jefferson School's anniversary is on February the 20th.
Yeah, it's 100 years.
Yeah. Look at Sauce.
Big deal.
We got to tell you nothing new.
She said, I told you I was from here, didn't I?
Yes, indeed. Our folks over at Sound Bath, Regenerate and Realign. Wants the folks to know to reach out to them as well. You can follow them on Instagram, Sankofa_soundscapes. The gospel concert is again this year.
All right.
Yeah, February 13th, the Black History Month gospel concert sponsored by the UVA Division for Community Engagement and Equal Opportunity over at the Paramount Theater again that evening. We're going to have the Sister Circle on this Black History Month as well. And, they have the constant events and resources for the sisters, particularly the first and third Wednesdays they want to shout out beginning on February the 4th. And with them, they work with the Chiamba Dance Troupe for folks that want to work with Miss Lily, because Miss Lily got them knees like Megan. I tell her every time, I miss
Charles,
Lily.
I really don't know more you say. Look, he makes that reference every Black History Month about Miss Lily having good knees. Hopefully she takes it as a compliment.
That is.
Miss Lily know I love her. Yeah.
It is funny.
Yeah, and so, but we also have on this episode too, though, we have brother Talik Chambers, always the good young brother with NAACP and 100 Black Men and the Alphas. He does a lot of good stuff. So they're gonna at the Jefferson Heritage Center February 7th, the Black Family History Symposium. So he's gonna be here talking more about that. And the good folks know about CAYIP, right? The Community Attention Youth Internship Program. So that's starting February as well, going through. Y'all apply for that and all that good stuff. So it's a lot going on, and that's why we are so delighted to kind of bring it to a head with Josiah Ruiz, who is Thankfully, I'm thankful for you because I'm part of Black Professional Network.
Yes.
You are a member of that. So
I am.
You're going to be with us this year for the Black Love Symposium and Soiree. So give the good people the lowdown. First, I want to hear why you're excited about it, and then tell the people what to expect.
Well, I'm most excited about it because one is, amplifying Black love.
Yeah.
Whether that's, through community, like you just mentioned, all these great events happening right here in town, whether it's platonic relationships, sisterhood, brotherhood, or your loved one. I think it's a good time for us to get together and celebrate some Black love. And it feels good for me coming home. That was one of the reasons, being out in Texas, I was isolated for a while. It was just me and my small family. But growing up here, it's a community. So you grow up with these people. And when you kind of take yourself out of it, you miss that. You miss that community, those people to lean on. And, if you know me, I, of course, created my own community out there. I meet people. I'm not afraid of people. I had a great time out in Texas. I love to go back, but it wasn't like home, especially when I could have a greater impact here. But
can I tell a quick story?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying not to embarrass you.
Oh, Lord.
Razor.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell y'all, when I first met Josiah,
let's hear it.
BBN was having a karaoke night.
Oh, okay.
Josiah jumps up on that stage and she started doing Glorilla for karaoke.
Yeah.
I said, "Who is this?"
Did you forget about that? Look,
I said,
did she know it word for word?
She did. Word for word. No, I love.
Which song was it?
Booty short. Nah, seriously, I love karaoke though. I mean, I'm not a good singer. I'm one of the people that gets up there and I bring the energy and I have fun. Yeah. And I also, at those events, he has my friends as the DJs. Like Flatline and DJ W, like those are my guys since they were throwing parties back at Annex. So those are my friends. So every time I see them on the stage, they're always like, "Here's Saya, take the mic." Like it doesn't even have to be karaoke. But I thought you were gonna bring up the fact that I sing Bruno Mars every time. That's my real song. If you guys ever get to hear me sing Bruno Mars, that's what I like. That's a treat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was one of our first interactions for sure. I love when people meet me through karaoke because I'm being my most authentic self.
Loving it.
But no, back to the Black Love Symposium. I'm really excited about this event. One, because it amplifies Black love, but also because to me, it feels like it's more than just an event, right? It's a celebration of culture, connection, and community. And of course, it just makes sense for the inspiration to be rooted in Black History Month and love because it is happening during the month of February. So I'm pretty excited for everyone to be able to come and really enjoy the arts, the fashion, the food. We're going to have music, photography, vendors, and it's just going to be a truly fun experience. So.
Yes, indeed. So Max, you convinced yet? You convinced Razor to get in that all black, bring you out there?
It sounds like a good time. Look, it sounds like a good time for sure.
It is. It's going to be a great time. And, it's this year, it's going to be February 7th, 6 p.m. It's a Saturday, and it's going to be at the Belvedere.
Okay.
We love it there. Yeah, and, it's just going to be... We're excited to really continue the work and the elements that people love, of Bliss, but we're definitely going to have some fresh entertainment that's going to include like a painter. Her name is Dat Gilly. She is an amazing artist. I first ran into her back when Jamar was throwing Sibo socials. And she would do on the spot paintings. And man, she is amazing and she's a local girl. So that's going to be amazing. And Queen, she's going to do some spoken word. Absolutely love her. I'm going to give her a real shout out. Her name is India. And me and her used to be co-workers. And me and her are just besties. It's like that one co-worker. You see that meme on social media, like when you wish you could still work with that one person. It's Queen for me. So I'm excited to have her do her spoken word. And obviously, we're going to have the people's DJ, Reggie Watts, in the building. The food and the treats going to be served up. Chef G. We're going to have Chrissy Cakes. So a bartender there. The vibes are going to be there. You guys got to come. It's going to be a fun time.
Hey, the tickets still available too.
They are. The tickets are still available. Everybody can go grab a ticket. Sponsorships available. I mean, we have some amazing community partners already, so you definitely should add order up to the list. We're really excited for our partner sponsors. Not Broken, Vinegar Hill, Dream, Chic and Classy Image Consultant. And of course, we always want to thank the city of Charlottesville for their continued support and participation in all of our BPN events.
Right.
And I think that's what made me most excited to join BPN, because the community actually shows up and shows out every time. And we just have fun. And it's nice to be around Black people celebrating.
Look, don't hesitate. Go ahead and say that.
You know what I mean? It is, honestly. Especially growing up here, you know, we grew up around a lot of white people, right? And I'm comfortable around white people, but it feels even better when you can be around your own people. There is
something about it.
Exactly. Especially in professional spaces, but still being authentic and genuine to who we are as a people.
And definitely for those tickets and for more, follow BPNCville online. You know, everywhere online at BPNCville. Because I'll say for myself too. Like when I became an adult, of course I grew up in the area, but as an adult, like that was my first connection as well. So it does me good to still be a part of that board at this point. Like that was over 10 years ago, you know, like when that's how I met through BPN. Is how I met people like Ty Cooper, Dr. Wes Bellamy, Quentin Harrell. I knew Sarah before that, but Yolanda, you know, it's like everybody you think of was through that.
The who's who.
You know, who's who. You know, like, but we all are members of the community.
Exactly. And I think that's the most important part. Like, and the reason I like the Black Professional Network, because the nonprofit really expands the connections of our community where everyone can be a member, you know? So it really is just about inclusivity and making sure everyone feels seen and heard. And I think this event is really going to impact and uplift the community. And we just want people to feel that, right? We want to just recognize you, we want to appreciate you, and we want to show you that we love you. So come out to the Black Love Symposium and Soiree.
That is exciting. Look, I'm thinking about like March, April, May, June. Like it's wonderful to feel all of this love in our community for the people in our community, Black community specifically, during the month of February. But we need to like do this. We need to keep this going. It's not a single event. It's not a single encounter. It's how we as a group of people ought to live. So
community.
Exactly. I think it's a good start though, you know, kick it off in February. It makes sense. It's Black History Month. It's the month of love. We just start our year off strong with the values and the intention, and then we let it carry through for the rest of 2026.
Is there an age requirement for the symposium? Because serving alcohol, right?
Right. Yeah, well, we'll have a bartender there who works with a seat at the table, so he'll be IDing people accordingly and serving drinks to 21 and up.
Can people come that's like 17, 18, 20?
I mean, it's an adult event, though.
Yeah, it's 18 up.
Oh, you got bartender P.
Yeah, we got bartender P from a seat at the table, So he'll be IDing and making sure the 21 and up crowd is getting the drinks that they deserve.
And what are the hours again?
So the event starts at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Yep. And I think it's over at 10.
Until they kick us out.
Yeah.
Until they kick us out.
6 until.
Hey, look, anybody know
CP time.
Hey, look, anybody know Richard?
Yeah.
Officer Richard was a school traffic cop. Now he's officer. I mean, you know, put some respect on the name. But now he does security over there at the Belvedere. Richard don't play. Richard will turn the lights on. Richard will turn the lights on. I said, Richard, we still got time, man.
And since Reggie is on the ones and twos, the Hurt City DJs have this infamous song they play at the end of the night. You know, it's time to go.
Okay.
Yeah, if I say like 11, about 11,
about 11. 11 sound about right.
Okay.
We're gonna have fun though. Everybody show up. It's elevated all Black, you know. Come nice and dipped out in your all Black. Yeah, comfortable. Love yourself, babe. You know, if you love yourself in heels, do that. If you love yourself in sneakers, show up how you feel most comfortable. You know, we're here for the people to enjoy themselves and just celebrate you. So
that's great. Yeah.
Anything else going on? It was Josiah, Razor, Max, like any other announcements? Like within y'all's realm?
Look, the city council is meeting every 2 weeks, right? January through December.
Right.
No, there's nothing else.
Talking about a late party, that's city council.
Just for me, be on the lookout for Order Up Eatery, opening up at the Jefferson early February.
All right, good stuff.
And for me, oh wait, what you got? Go ahead, Matt.
It is kind of
fits into the word on the street.
Yeah.
So the city is actually currently taking applications for boards and commissions.
Okay.
Deadline, there's a lot of vacancies. Go to charlottesville.gov and just navigate to the boards and commissions page. Several vacancies. Deadline to apply is February 1st, and City Council will make appointments to boards on February 17th. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
Get involved.
Awesome.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know what you're about to say, Josiah, but for those that don't know, I'm going to embarrass you again.
Go ahead. What you
y'all
got?
got some strong genes. Do y'all know who she came to?
Who?
She came to Shanice Bradford.
Okay.
And also, she's a part of Mahogany and Friends.
I am. You know that's what I'm about to say.
I didn't even steal your thunder on that one. Go ahead and tell me your relationship.
Yeah,
with
so my sister and I are Mahogany and Friends, where we do financial literacy for
remember we had
kids
on, right?
and families.
Yeah,
Yep.
Jay.
Jay Bradford, the author and CEO. I run the operations, and for what's happening on the streets this April, which is Financial Literacy Month, the 22nd through the 24th, we are hosting our second annual Budget Does It workshop, where we gather over 300 students at local Boys and Girls Clubs. We do Southwood, Cherry Avenue, and Albemarle campus, and we do workshops with them, teaching them the importance of budgeting, needs, wants, how to avoid overspending,
how to create a budget.
Exactly. We do the budgeting sheet, and it's a really fun, interactive day. It's volunteer heavy, and it is solely put on through our nonprofit, Mahogany and Friends Foundation. So we're always looking for sponsorships, and we're currently actively fundraising for this event so that we can continue to put the financial literacy tools in these kids' hands. You know, these are the community centers and clubs that we grew up in, and it just feels good to be able to be home and give these kids the tools to set them up for financial success right back in our own hometown. So Mahogany and Friends Budget Does It workshop coming up in April.
Beautiful.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you for joining us, Josiah.
Thank you guys for having me.
That's right. And don't be a stranger.
I won't. Invite me back. I'm here.
Like you so comfortable behind that mic, Razor, you may got to talk to the board.
I know. Look, I was listening to that little intro she did. I said, okay, you came prepared. Good job.
Thank you. This is my first time on radio, so thank y'all for making it feel so comfortable.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we should talk though, because you said April is Financial Literacy Month.
It is.
So we'd be glad to have you and your sister come back and talk to us more about
we would
that.
love it.
Okay.
We would love it.
Cool.
Mahogany and Friends, lock us in.
All right, family, stay with us. We'll be right back after this.